Mister, ¿cómo
Yeah.
es lo del grado 10? ¿No?
What?
¿De Stingray I'm coming?
No.
Thank you, mister. I was like, no.
Nervous?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Jose Lopez. When I'm so nervous. David has debated about you should not use the nuclear in the Hollywood.
Hi, Jose. So look for your name up here. Your name should check over here. If you're in the class, you have to go to the front. Okay.
Go inside.
Okay, welcome. Check to see where you should be. So check your name.
For real?
To see if you should be in the outside or the inside first.
I'm so confident.
Welcome. Good. Good. Look for your name. Look for your name. See which area it is.
Wow, you're so confident.
Yes, I am.
You're like this.
It's my table too.
Oh my god! I can't believe it!
Where is my name?
Here, Jose. You want to stay on the top. There's the table too.
This one is.
This group is in the middle first. So, where's the second group?
The outsides are here or here. The inside is here.
So in the middle, here.
You're the first group. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Okay.
找一地论好了，你冇表了，你知道吗？
Ladies and gentlemen. Whatever you can sit anywhere. Yeah, but you can sit anywhere.
Together now.
Oh, lie here.
No.
Yeah, lie here.
No. See, this one is the middle space. The middle space is right here. And I'm supposed to be in the front. And Keaton sits there, I sit there, you guys are here.
Then groups are in the middle first.
So
In
in the middle should be Franklin, Vivian, Julio, Josue, Jose. In the middle of these middle tables here, Johan, Fabiola, and Christian. This should be in the middle tables right here. On the outside tables should have Shahar, Geronimo, William, Delvin, Sergio Yakman, Abadja, Jose, and Victor on the
Sit here.
Okay.
What? I don't want to stop.
You have.
You don't want to work in that
Why do
position.
you wear glasses?
Yes.
You don't see us.
I need it. So, you don't want to work in that position. Wait.
You should go there. Solo nosotros no there. Because that can be that's so cool.
Okay. So we have a small change
You
to
can
make.
switch them with.
We have a small change to make in the plan. There's also space over here. All of these tables over here is also. So we have a small change to make in the plan, and that is we are going to for the opening statement. It really should be like 2 minutes or less. 2 minutes or less for the opening statement. So if you are planning on reading the whole thing, it's going to be too much. For the opening statement, you should really just have like maybe 3 of the parts of the opening statement total for your team that we can read. Also, for the claims, I think you should, just to make it go a little bit faster so we have more time for the conversation, just choose 1 claim from your team to read to the group. And then we'll have open conversation time with everyone just talking. You can use the other claim when you are talking in the conversation, but we want to have enough time for everything. So I'm just gonna put it up here. Here's the order of things, right? So team 1 opening.
What are you doing? Calm down.
¿Ves que te dije cómo era la onda? Vos decís una, ellos dicen una. No que nosotros tres vamos a decir un solo.
Porque ya tengo evidencia aquí, ¿ves?
La primera no está buena entonces.
No, porque mire, una claim solo una. Yo creo que sí.
Está tomando muy en serio.
Okay, so this is the plan. So it's the same, but it's just a little bit shorter. So we're gonna only have 1 claim, not all 3. Just 1 claim for this part, 1 claim for this, and 1 claim for this. Yeah, you can use the other claim you have 3 claims. You can use the other claim in the discussion. You can use it in the discussion when you're talking. The problem was in the other class we did like the old plan, and it was just everyone reading the whole time. There was not enough time for discussion. So we need to make it go a little bit faster. So the opening will only be 2 minutes, and then 1 claim. It can be any of the claim that you think is the strongest one that's good to use. Use just 1 of the claim, and then we can use the other claim in the discussion if it makes sense. Okay, so outside group, you have a job to do to listen. At the end, we're going to give the grade on the first page, but when we are listening, we're going to look on the page 2. So if you can open page 2 of this, we're going to mark down every time you hear evidence and every time you hear claim. We're going to write down a little mark. How many times you hear from the different groups. So, look on page 2 of this white paper, page 2. So they can look on page 2. So, on the top, this part is all for team number 1. Team number 1 is over here. This will be team number 1. Okay? Team number 1, you're going to write down every time you hear evidence, every time you hear claim, put mark. Put a line. This is team number 2 area down here. Every time you hear evidence, every time you hear claim, put a line here. Okay, so listen carefully while they are talking. Remember the teams in the middle. Hold on 1 second, Johan, can I just explain one thing? When you listen to the other team, you should use this area on the last page. Vivian, can I show you? Just look up here. So you should use this on the last page to take notes when the other group is talking, because you want to be ready to respond to reply. So on the last page, you will take notes when the other group is talking. Okay? Okay. I don't have any questions. We're gonna start. So, remember, the way we are grading you is about being professional, having everyone on the team working together, and showing your ideas with a lot of evidence and speaking clearly using the vocabulary words, and asking questions to the other side. So you can ask a question like, what is your evidence for this? Where did you get the evidence? Can you explain more? I don't understand. Can you repeat it? And you also can make connections to your life. So if you can make a connection, then it makes a stronger argument for the group, right? So I think that's everything. We're gonna talk for this plan, then we'll have a vote at the end to see what you guys think, which team wins in the end. And so everyone should be listening. You should be listening. This is team number 1. This is team number 2. And you should write down team number 1 lines, team number 2 lines when they talk. Okay, are we ready?
No.
Okay, actually, if we can have you just, if you can stand, the person who is talking, you can stand at your table here. You can stand right here, just if you're, no, you should stand, you should stand. So when you are talking to the other team, you can stand up, and then when you're finished, you can sit down. Okay, ready? Okay, so this group is going to start first. Team number 1 is going to start first. So we need the opening statement. We need the opening statement from team number 1. And everyone else on the outside, make sure you have your phone away. You are giving full attention. We're not talking to anyone. We're just listening to write down the marks. Okay, ready? Team number 1, opening statement. We're ready for you.
Only one time, right?
Yes. But yeah, starting with the opening statement first. Okay, team number 1, ready for you. Opening statement. Okay, you have 2 minutes. I'm starting the timer now. And go.
First of all, I want to thank you everyone for being here. Many environment activities target their minds about nuclear energy. When they learned that nuclear was the solution for global warming. Today we are debating the solution that the world should use more nuclear energy to solve the global warming. This is because nuclear energy is not very dangerous and it's better than other source of energy. Global climate change is when the temperature increase. It is caused by carbon dioxide in the air. Global climate change is a problem for all living things in the world because ice cap melt and ocean levels rise. In recent years, many countries have come together to discuss possible solutions that could reduce the impact of global climate change. One of these proposed solutions is for countries to stop using energy that creates pollution and to start using more renewable green energy. Energy is considered renewable if the source of energy don't they get used up.
Great, thank you. Can we hear the opening statement from team number 2, please?
Thank you, everyone. Today we are debating the result that our world should use more nuclear energy to disgrace global warming crisis because it's not very dangerous and it is better than other sources of energy. Global climate change is when our world gets warming and warming. It is caused by greenhouse gas blocking the way out south line. Global climate change is a problem for all living things in the world because ice can will melt, so it will destroy many cities by flood. In recent years, many countries have come together to discuss problems, solutions that could reduce the impact of global climate change. One of these proposed solutions is for countries to stop using energy, the great pollution, and to start using more renewable clean energy. Energy is considered renewable if we can use it over and over again. Some sources of renewable energy include solar, geothermal, hydro. Energy is considered clean if it does not make greenhouse gases or water. Some sources of clean energy include hydro and solar. nuclear energy is not considered renewable energy because nuclear energy is made out and it is however is considered to be clear energy because it doesn't not make greenhouse in the world. Nuclear energy generates about 10% of the world electricity in countries like France. Nuclear energy generates 76% of the electricity in America. Nuclear energy generates about 20% of our electricity.
Okay, thank you, team number 2. So we're going back to team number 1 to hear one claim from your group. Then we'll hear one claim from team number 2. Remember, you should be writing down when you're listening to the other group. Listen to their claim to write down so you can respond to this claim later. After you hear one from this team and one from this team, then we'll have open conversation, discussion. Anyone can talk, and you can use the other claims or any other ideas you want. So first to team number 1, let's hear one claim from team number 1, please. Yeah.
We believe that nuclear energy is better than other source of energy. In the next minute, we will provide 3 different claims with evidence to support our position. To begin, nuclear energy is a better source of energy because nuclear doesn't cause pollution, and the first nuclear reactor Pittsburgh was created because coal was producing too much pollution. This example supports our argument that nuclear energy is not damaging the environment.
Great, thank you, team number 1. That's team number 2 with one claim, please.
Nuclear energy is very dangerous because the effects of this affect people on their immune system and also provoke a mutation on the DNA. For example, in Chernobyl's legacy in 1986, explain how children born with a weak immune system because of what their parents suffered when they were children. Therefore, my example explain how this event in 1986 affect people nowadays. The consequences are sick children and children with disabilities because of the radiation in their parents that they were exposed to.
Okay, thank you, team 2. So now it's time for open conversation. I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock. You can talk, anyone can talk in the groups. You can use the claim that you wrote down or any other ideas if you want to reply or respond to someone else. Remember to keep it respectful, keep it positive, and we can start. Here we go. And 5 minutes, anyone can talk.
Okay, I heard like you were saying that nuclear energy doesn't make pollution, right? So what about the waste that they produce? And where they put the waste, the nuclear waste that's produced after they make their energy?
Okay, so we have found that fruit that if a single banana can have the same amount and the same amount of radiation than the water that comes out from a nuclear plant can have. So a single banana has like even more of the same radiation than the water that comes out of the plant.
But where did you find that?
We saw it in the movie that was
So my question was what they do with the waste, the nuclear waste, like where they put like the rest of the uranium after they make the energy, where they put that waste, uranium, where?
all the waste comes out from water. So all the waste is in the water. And the water doesn't have that much radiation.
But how about because they take like a metal rock of uranium. They make like an ingot of uranium that they use like to make the energy. So after they get the energy, that like make like after that make like a lot of radiation. Where they put the rest of the uranium? Where?
We put it on the ground.
On the ground. But there was a movie in some movies that saying like that they were throwing it on water, like on the oceans.
no movie. That's why we call it movies, right?
And what
Because
other
in
reasons are
reality,
there?
most of the should put it in the ground. That's why we have to prevent people get radiation from those. Even though we're not, let's say, even though we're not using nuclear energy for like power for our living, and how about nuclear weapons? We're still using it, and it's in our future. We're not gonna stop if that's what humans do, right?
But the government said that they put it on the ground, right? But everybody believes that there's also the government is lying. I think that they take the waste to make nuclear weapons that can be very dangerous.
How do you think that around you can affect the people?
By the radiation that makes,
Radiation?
there's a lot of radiation that comes up here.
You grab right here, you can see like not only nuclear plants can cause radiation. You see many different things can cause the radiation. Explain that. So like cars, food, even in food, random gas from ground, cosmic rays, building, soil, everything. Even from what we do, from what men do.
But there is a certain amount of radiation that Earth can absorb, a certain amount.
So we saw a movie when there was a guy like measuring the radiation in the place, and he measured all the cities and the radiation wasn't that bad. He measured all the radiation in the cities.
But that is a normal radiation, like natural radiation.
The radiation was natural.
Natural, but how about like the uranium, like the radiation that they made it is not natural. That's made by humans.
And as Vivian says, that's why they call a movie. That was a documentary, not a movie.
Why
you say movie?
It's a movie.
Why you say movie? It is a fact.
It's not a fact. Movie is fiction, or sometimes most of the time it's fiction.
I think I have to say that according to you, because you previously said movie, that's why I call it movie. But what we're saying
Also,
from the class, that's according from the reality.
Also, I said that also on some readings.
Readings?
Yes.
Show me.
That I made yesterday. Look, I found where I found some information. They were showing that some of the radiation. I found the website because I was like trying to find some more information about that was writing for like from some of my things.
Yeah, tell me what is it.
The one I saying that sometimes they were showing the waves on the ocean that would like make a lot of radiation coming.
Okay. Thank you guys. So we're gonna go. So we talked a little bit about is nuclear energy dangerous or not. Now we're gonna change to talk a little bit about is it better than other sources of energy. So we can hear one claim from Team A and then one claim from Team 2, Team 1 and Team 2. Okay, Team 1, can we hear one claim about is nuclear energy better than other sources of energy?
We strongly believe that nuclear energy is better than other sources of energy because nuclear energy provides the most power provides more power than others. A little piece of uranium can produce as much energy as 5,000 barrels of oil.
Okay.
For example, everyone has this graph. You can clearly see it from here. The whole world means 220,302 and then and then nuclear power just can't provide enough.
Okay, thank you, Vivian. Team number 2 can hear one claim about compared to other energy sources.
Okay. In addition, nuclear energy is not better than other source of energy because uranium is not like renewable. To illustrate what we mean, uranium is a natural source of found in few countries on Earth. As you can clearly see from our example, nuclear energy is not better than other sources of energy because it can be powerful as you're seeing. However, it's not however it's limited. Like in a few decades, it can disappear if everyone is using it.
Okay, thank you. So we're going to have, again, about 5 minutes for open conversation with the two groups. Anyone can talk. You can use the other claims, or you can respond to something that someone said in the group. I'm going to put on 5 minutes here, and let's start.
I don't agree with Johan, what he said previous, because from look at this graph, nuclear power produces the most energy, and also if we use like solar, wind, hydroelectricity, all those things, but they can't provide enough energy. And even though wind can provide enough energy, but it is not like we always have wind, no, right? And you can only build it in the windy area. For others, they produce a lot of greenhouse gas, but not nuclear energy.
But what I say.
Okay, I'm not finished, please. Look at this graph. Or those other sources, they produce a lot greenhouse gas, but nuclear power, nuclear energy was the only way that produced less, and it produced enough.
Okay, but you made a mistake about what I said. What I said, like uranium is not renewable, so in a few decades it disappear because every time like they're just like taking to make like nuclear energy. So if the uranium runs out, what kind the other kind of energy you're gonna use like gonna be like some others. So it's not renewable.
Others runs out too. Can you think of a better way? Is there any other ways that can produce less greenhouse gas? That what our current problem is that we have too much greenhouse gas is keeping the heat inside the atmosphere. So the global warming happen. The main problem is we have to do something to it.
There's many other ways like we can make energy. There is hydro. That for example, there is a problem of drought. You can use other form of energy like heat, not heat. Solar. Like can use like solar, but when the solar you can use at night. For example, like wind turbines.
Did he just say there is not always wind? So you
There
cannot be solar.
Solar.
So there is not always sun. There is always sun. No.
How about night?
That's why it's solar day. And it recharges.
Yes, because you
Yes,
know
charge.
the energy all the night.
So as you can see, solar also doesn't provide enough energy that the world needs.
Doesn't provide
Enough energy the world needs. Look at the graph.
Okay. Also about like how much it costs to build a power plant, nuclear plant.
It is expensive, but once it is built, you can get electricity pretty cheap.
How much it costs? It's good. Look, on this reading right here, like one is cost. Nuclear plants is cost billions of dollars to build. Renewables are much cheaper. So also I made another research on internet like in here, like say like on 2008 to build a nuclear plant was between $2 to $4 billion. Like now in 2016, that because of inflation it can be like way higher. So for example, also like on New York they built like a nuclear plant in there, but they did not use it. They waste the money to building it. How about what they gonna do with the nuclear plant that they build? They did not use it. What they gonna do? They waste the money. The same thing, they take the money and throw it away on the garbage or put fire.
Where was it?
Oh wait, let me take that. For example, on the which one is the thing here? For example, on the book that we watched, like about like Pandora's. You could see like if you remember the accident that happened in Three Mile Islands. So they were scared. They built the nuclear plant in New York City. I call it Sharon.
No one
but they
died
don't
of
use
that
it.
accident, right?
It's right, but they are scared. But they don't use it. I tell you, but they do not use the nuclear plants.
That was only dangerous.
But they don't use it. You can make a lot of stuff that they don't use it.
Okay, thank you guys. Now we're going to have a time to meet with your group and to make a final plan for your final message. So remember to try to include everyone and see if we can have other people. If some people talk a lot, then we should try